Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's setting is like different from every other thing you've been seeing, right? So today I decided to cook while we gist, cook food in batches, like a big batch, and keep in the fridge. Today I'm going to be cooking jollof rice, and I'll just cook, like we'll cook and do kitchen stuff while we gist. So welcome. So let's cook jollof rice, guys. Started cooking before I decided let me carry my sport family along now. So we are just going to put some salt and some stuff. Who else fries their tomato paste? Like you do some bits of frying before you put pepper. So I've done my frying of tomato paste and I've added my pepper. So I just want to put condiments, and I don't use seasoning cubes again, no, since before we left Nigeria. And when we got here, I was like thinking that was going to be an issue because what I was using was different kinds of spices. But fortunately, I found some raw ginger and garlic. That's what I use in Nigeria, and I'll also be blending that. I'll be putting that shot. Guys, we got this in African store for $4. This shankolo something we got it in Canada for $4. And when we got it, my husband was like, no, we cannot continue like this. We have to tell them in Nigeria to help us send $4. This Ducros shankolo. I have to tell them to help us send this thing from Nigeria. And guys, I got a wig cap. You know that that thing we used to wear under our wigs. I got it for, how much was it? $3. I took 2. I returned 1. No, it's not food. They don't used to eat it. So guys, today's gist is about, I've got I'm always getting DMs about different things. And I've gotten DMs about people that are finding it difficult to wait. Let me just put all these things out. Come close to you to do the gist. So this is my ginger paste. It's almost finished. This is what I use for ginger, garlic, and onions. This is what I have here. I'll be making some more today. I think I should make some with you. And this is my green paste. So these are like my seasoning inside my food. So I'll get to our gist shortly, but let me just quickly salt my I heard some people are asking, why are you not using seasoning cubes? They said MSG in seasoning cubes is too much, and they said it's not good for the body. So this green paste consists of green pepper, spring onions. What else is in this thing? Green pepper, spring onions. That's it. So this is how we buy garlic. And it's what I'll be using to make my garlic ginger paste. But ginger paste is a mixture of my garlic and my ginger. So I'll be blending that soon. I just want to quickly clean up this place. So guys, I've gotten some DMs about some people feeling really tired about the weight. Like some people are in the process of this relocation process and they're just tired. Like they just want things to move faster than it's actually moving right now. And I think I can talk a bit about it because I and my family have also been in that space where we felt things were not moving as fast as we wanted, and we felt like there were a lot of things that were on hold, that we have put on hold because we're expecting the golden mail, we're expecting Canada, what's it called, to click, and so we could move on with our lives and all that. But something that helped us was, okay, let me say something that helped me, because I don't think my husband was like, he totally took his mind off it like I did, because it was one that was always checking the profile and getting us the information we should get, like all the things we're supposed to do. It was the one I was, if it was not checking, there was no way we would have known if there was any time we needed to do something or all that. So I'll just share with you how I was able to, go through that wait. And it's possible you are not even waiting for relocation to Canada, but you are waiting for something. So I'll just share with you how I was able to go through that time. There was a video I made about being frustrated with my work and all that. And as at that time, it felt like, I was tired with my job. And as at that time, it felt like relocating to Canada was the only way I could resign from that job. Before then, I had tried resigning 2 times. I tried resigning twice. And for some reason, I couldn't go through with resigning. So there was this this thing that kept telling me that the only thing that can save you from this work, from this stressful job, is when you relocate. So imagine how much relocation would have meant to me. I think my pepper is burning. Give me a minute. Like I was saying, it was like relocating, getting our Canada stuff started was the only way I could resign, because it was like if I resigned, then there was no other thing to resign to. I had a business that was there was no other thing I could resign to. I actually had a business I was doing. I was selling hair, but it was not like a business that was giving me that plenty turnover like that. It was majorly that I was using my 9-to-5 funds to run that business. And I could say the reason that was like that was because my 9-to-5 did not give me that time to focus on that business. So I couldn't have done so much with it. There was actually nothing to resign to. So I was tired and eager for Canada to click. But something that helped me, that changed my orientation, that helped me to go through that time without giving up. The first thing I did was to get God's mind about the Canada matter. First, about Canada first. Guys, cooking and talking is not easy. YouTubers are used to cook and talk. Can we do other things? Do makeup and talk. Is what people are doing. And I eagerly, badly wanted to resign. I was tired of I was in a bank. I was tired of all the stress, all the pressure that you don't get thank you for. Instead of thank you, what you get is, if you are tired, go to your house, resign. So I was actually tired, and I don't know. It's also possible that you're in a fix, you also feel like Canada is the answer to your questions, the answer to some of the issues you are facing wherever you are right now, because I know it's not only Nigerians that are watching this channel. So it's possible you feel like relocating or anything, whatever it is that you want and you don't have it at the moment, and it seems like it to be the answer to one long prayer that once you get it like this, your life is better. Once you get it you just be happy anyhow. So few more minutes and our jollof rice will be ready. So let's go back and continue our gist. So guys, whatever it is you're waiting for, like, it's even possible it's something you're already losing hope on, like it's taking too long, you're not getting the answer to that prayers. I'll just share how I was able to go through. This face is scattered at the moment. I just sort it. How I was able to go through that time. And so the first thing I did was to ask God about our relocation. Like, how is it? When is it happening? Father, I am tired of waiting. What's up? And something God told me was that I shouldn't worry. He's working on it. I know that at the time when he said it, he's working on it. He's working on it. How long? How long is it going to take? Like, and you know, and that's something about us human beings. We want to know what's happening, when it will happen. And we tell ourselves a lie that if we know when it will happen, we'll rest. But it's a lie. Even if you know when it will happen, it's like, imagine that you order something and they tell you it's going to be delivered on Saturday, for example, and you know it's going to happen on Saturday, but that thing is something you are looking forward to. Your mind will still be there, like, Saturday, when we sleep today and wake up tomorrow is Wednesday. Okay, so we have 2 more nights. I don't know, am I the only one that does that? Then when you know when something will happen, even if you know when something will happen, there's still something in you that still feels like you want it to happen like now. You don't want to wait for anything. And of course, you know that there are some things you have to wait for. It is not everything that happens exactly when we want it to happen. So I went to ask God, what's alpha? This Canada matter. We've been on it since. So we did the first one that took almost a year before they responded and said we were rejected. And the second one, it seems like we started on a very good note, but COVID and all that, and started taking longer than we thought and all that. And what's happening? And God said I should not bother myself. That I even wrote it down. Like, I have a place where I write some of those things, and I think you should try that too. And what I do with that, where I write those things, is anytime I feel like that some of God's promises that seems like, did I hear when God told me this thing, I just go back to that book. Or I also have a note on my phone. I just check out some of the things like that I wrote down and are realities already, and that gives me like kind of a confidence that God said this one and he has done it, so he will do this one too. So I wrote it down and I tried to take my mind off it. And one of the ways I decided to take my mind off it was by telling my husband that, my husband was always checking that profile. So he would tell me, it's on 55%. It's on critical percent. At some point I told him, don't tell me again. My mind is, the more you tell me, the more it's like, you should move, don't tell me again. And it was not also from the point of resting on God's promises. It was not totally on that premise. It was also on the premise of, they are telling me 55%. Some other people are 100% already and they've not gotten their passport request. So don't tell me again. So as much as that might feel like I was not totally trusting God, it was something that helped me. So I was able to take my mind off relocating. I was able to focus. Like, I lived my life like I would if I was not waiting for anything. So the next thing I asked was how to cope with my job that was killing me. They said I should count my job as joy. That I should count it as joy. And I'm like, I say something is frustrating me. They are saying I should count it as joy. So anytime I feel like, anytime somebody just, screams on my head in the office, you're not meeting targets, you're not I used to be so scared of guys. I So anytime I hear NPR like this, it's like they have killed me. I used to be so scared of meetings and all that because it's always from one target. Even if you meet your target, when you go for NPRs, they'll tell you as your branch met, as your region met, as your... So it was like... So anytime I have those times when I feel like, I'm going for meetings again, I just tell myself, God has said I should count it as joy. And that would take my mind off that present fear of, I don't even know what they'll say in the meeting today or anything. And sometimes it ends up like there's some meetings I'll dread so much, and we'll get to those meetings and it'll be like, was this what I was afraid of? Nothing happened today, Joe. Let's go. And I also met there was a colleague that came from Lagos. To Ogun State then, and she was like, we were working together. And my colleague would say, until we are ready to leave this place, we are not going to, they will not, all this pressure or something will not send us away. So she was also, giving me liver. So that was how I was able to go through that time and telling myself what God has said about how I should see the job, and reminding myself of his promises, the ones he has fulfilled before, and using that to encourage myself for the ones I'm looking forward to. Let me quickly finish up washing because of the sound of this water, so I will not be disturbing you. Tara, our jollof rice is ready. Thank you.
Thank you.
So this will last us for about 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks. Later 2 weeks. Ṣé tá a fẹ́ máa jẹ jollof rice ojoojúmọ́? Eléyìí tó tán ṣe bí upper week láti sè. Ọjọ́ méjì. Fried rice mọ́ ó pẹ̀lú ló ṣe tó túbọ̀. Okay, that's true. But how often I should imagine me messing. So I want to do my ginger and garlic paste. We'll also be doing that while we just. That also helps me, like also with the work and cope with the stress and all. Like what God told me about it, count it as joy. Anytime I'm stressed and it's the job that is stressing me, I just tell myself, count it as joy. So those two things were able to help me, like knowing God's mind about each of those things was able to help me, go through that time of waiting. And sometimes, let me be honest with you, it's not as simple as I just said it now. That sometimes you're just tired, like it seems like all the things God has told you ever in your life, none of them has come to pass. But that's just the devil trying to make you feel like find an alternative or do something wrong or just stop waiting on God. And you know that's not what you want to do. The scripture says, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Waiting on God for whatever it is you are waiting for will help you renew your strength, because it will help you to know his mind about that thing. And it will also even help you to know if it is something you should not pursue, like if it's something you should just take your mind off. So that will also give you peace of mind, right? I want you to know that that's the same way your whatever it is you're waiting for. It could be for a job, it could be for a baby, it could be for your own spouse, it could be for whatever. What is it? What are those things you are waiting on God for right now? Whatever it is, try getting to know the mind of God about that thing. and sticking with him. Like God has said God has said this is what he wants to do about it. I'll just stick with this, no matter how difficult it may seem. I can assure you, as long as God said it's going to happen, it will happen at the time that it will give glory to his name. And just as we were talking, my husband was reminding me that as late as I felt our own application was, as delayed as I felt it was, there were some people that their own was on 100%. As I when we were still on maybe 70 something, until now they are still waiting for. So your own matter is not the worst. Don't allow the devil make you feel like whatever it is you are passing through, it is only you. It is only you. God, you are the only one that God does not love. That's why this thing is. I think that will also help you. Like, it is not only me. Why me? Why not you? Other people too are passing through the same thing. So those are the things that helped me. So I want you to also be careful of, getting rushed into taking whatever decision because you felt like your time is passing you by. Others are getting ahead and you are not getting ahead. Instead, go to God to ask him his mind about that thing you are waiting for, whatever it is. And we know that his plans for us are good. But sometimes we should know exactly what is his plan for us exactly. So when you know his plan and he gives you a word concerning that thing, I think it should give you like a peace of mind. So quickly, I'll finish up with my peeling of ginger and garlic, and I'll show you what it looks like, and I'll also show you how we keep our jollof rice in the fridge. I hope you got something from our cook and juice. So guys, see, I was cooking and washing plates, and now I still have dirty plates to wash. I have to go and sit down and rest my head first. And after I finish it, I'll come and deal with this pineapple. Alright guys. I've never known how to do this peace out thing. Alright guys. See ya.